Well, I thought I'd show you what is exactly in a mechanical hard drive. So I'm going to do a teardown of it and just show you all the moving components within it so you get an idea of how delicate it could be if you drop it. So stick around. All right, well, we're going to start off with our iFixit toolkit. This is a pretty amazing toolkit. It's got a magnetic top to it, so it comes off with ease, and we have all these bits that go along with it. We're going to use some of these to take this guy and this guy apart. I have a 3.5-inch mechanical hard drive. This one's made by Seagate, and it is a 1 terabyte hard drive. This one is a 2.5-inch form factor, and this one is made by HGST, and this is a 500 gigabyte mechanical hard drive. So I'm just going to show you the two differences between these guys and see what we got going on here. So it looks like we got some Torx bits around here, and usually there's one in the center, looks like right there, and I might have to take a knife or something to that. All right, look at that. First try. I promise that was the first try. So we're going to go ahead and take all these off. Now, you wouldn't want to do this to one that's working because you will more than likely lose your data if this is not done in a clean environment. Again, I do have to tackle this one right here. So here's our last screw, hopefully. And now what you can usually do is you might need a little prying help. So you can grab yourself a flat blade, and we will get in here like so. And there shouldn't be any more. I say there shouldn't. There is one more. Missed one right here. And I missed one more. I don't take these apart all that often, so this is why. I've taken a few apart just to mess around. Keep forgetting we got a switch here. Another long one. There's an actual gasket along this whole edge. This is to keep any dust, debris free of going in there and ruining this disc. I can already see something already got on one of them. So, here we go. This is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get it without the ring light in there. We have spinning platters, and it looks like there might be 4 of these spinning platters in here, and you can see these just go around and around. This is your actuator arm, and this thing slides back and forth, and like this, on the disc. And depending on where your information is, it will go just like a record player. So that's kind of neat. There is 2 rare earth magnets right here. These are pretty nice, and I like to keep these. So we're going to take those out. And I don't know where I like to start because I really don't take these apart. So I'm kind of crude at it. I just kind of, do what I got to do to get it out. I don't really care about it too much. Actually, I might need to keep that in. Yeah, for these are kind of tricky. Again, I don't care, so I'm just kind of winging this. And you never would want to do this. This is not how they would do it. Because you can see already my fingerprints on it. Look at that. That's just from touching it once. Look at that. Looks like that might work. There we go. This is just a cleaner. This actually just cleans and collects any dust and moisture. I think it's more for moisture than it is dust, but it's just a little filter on there. Let's see here. I'm getting into quite a bit here. We're just going to disassemble everything. This one's already loose. You can see this. We'll just pull out once I get this arm out of here, but I think I have to take this earth magnet out first. There we go. There's one. Now this can come out. Again, we're just gonna rip it apart. Don't care. And now you can see that these will come off. And you have two sides to these. So I believe it reads on both sides. And now I'll take this off. So this has effectively 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 4 in there. So it only reads, it looks like the top of each one. Yep. So it only reads the top of each one. Back here, there's another moisture filter. And that's that. Now we got to get this this other magnet out of here. See that? It's a strong metal or magnet. You can take that stuff off, and right there's a nice magnet to be able to use. Might be able to knock these pins out or grind them off. And you just got to be careful because you could hurt yourself putting these back together. And watch your eyes. Don't let these slam. But I'm just putting it back together so it doesn't snap on me. We got our circuit board on the back here. Okay, that's even smaller yet. Looks like that's a long one. A couple long ones in here. And there's that. So you have, okay, so that piece right there must pop out. There we go. That was just a, wait for that to focus there. So there we go. They're just little pins that actually touch. Yeah, not entirely sure what this is. So maybe someone in the comments down below, let me know what that piece is. I don't know if that's a dampener of some sort, like a, I don't know if it's a vibration dampener, maybe. And of course, like I said, we got our circuit board. They put this like foam on it. So anyway, That's a bare bone right there. This is a nice bearing to keep in actuality. This one doesn't appear to just slide out, looks more pressed in. But anyway, let's move on to this one. All right, so for this one, I saved us a little bit of headache, and I went ahead and exposed hopefully the single screw that would have stopped me from taking this small one apart. Again, we're gonna grab our flathead and get in here where we can. Looks like maybe on the front, right under here. And yep, we're just gonna pry up. And here we go. And you can see the black rubber gasket that goes around it. And we can see our little head here is off of the entire disc here, or platter. But this might read on the top and bottom. This one has a single disc in it with a top and bottom. So I'm kind of curious about the other ones. Even though they looked like it was just the top. So let's remove the disc. And again, they have a special tool that goes on this, but we're just gonna use our fingers. There we go. There's that piece. And here's the disc. There we go. Now let me grab one of the old ones so you can see the size difference. Let me put it this way for you to see. I just took all the screws out for this one magnet. These aren't as strong, but they're still pretty strong. Just gotta kind of get under it and pry it up. And I'm gonna get I think a piece for that center there, if I'm not mistaken. Well, let's go ahead and take this piece off. Looks like it's just the head stopper for the actuator arm. Not sure if that... okay, we have a screw on the back. So right here is the screw for the actuator arm. That's what I was missing. Not out just yet. And now we can take this one off along with the magnet. And again, I don't care about this ribbon cable, so we're just going to rip it off. And there is our other side of the magnet. And what else do we have here? Looks like this piece has got to come off. Now again, drives can vary from manufacturer to manufacturer exactly how they're assembled. So just pay attention to that. Again, this is the same idea as the other one. So we got a little piece there. Looks like we're all pretty good in here. I didn't see really the only piece I saw as far as a filter was this piece, but it's kind of perforated. It's kind of large. So that's the only piece I saw, unless it's built into something somewhere. Can't really put them anywhere either. All right, so this board is going to be even smaller yet for the Torx. You can take these circuit boards off without taking all that apart, by the way, in case you do have a fault in your circuit board. I have found a couple people that are really good at repairing them. if it's a certain chip on it. But if it's like a capacitor or something, you can actually get those fixed. So there's certain things you can get fixed on this board without it compromising your data. But that's it. That's bare bones now. It's just got the bearing in it. And these can fail. This will cause a failure. That's one of the, the parts for the mechanical drive that causes failures, other than the circuit board going bad. I mean, you got the circuit board that can go bad, you got the bearing that can go bad, you have probably not so much wires, but you do have the head that can go bad, and then it'll start scratching the platter. So there's lots of areas that can go bad in mechanical hard drives, but they are great for large capacities still to this day. But yeah. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of the mechanical hard drives. Again, it was just basically to show you what's inside of them and how fragile they are if you do drop them, because it's a lot of moving components. It's happened to me a couple of times where I dropped one and it was no good. So, just take care of that. And, if you feel like taking one apart that's no good anymore, now you can do it. Again, you do need some small bits, a small bit driver kit. I think this iFixit kit is a great one. It comes with a big variety of bits, specifically for electronics. So A+ for those. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you liked anything or you have any comments, feel free to comment down below. And if you would, give it a thumbs up, please. That'll only help promote me to make more videos kind of like this. And this is, again, just a silly breakdown of what's involved with this. So also consider subscribing if you have not subscribed yet, and hit that little bell icon next to the subscription button. That way you can get notified of any future videos that I do post. And go ahead and share the video with your friends and family. And until next time, take care.